Welcome to Moms Actually. Now, I know this looks a little bit different from our normal. We are chilling and we're de-glammed a little bit, but we want this to be our time out. Now, Blair, what is our time out?
So this is for all the moms that may be a little busy, don't have time to watch the full episode yet, but still want the tea.
Yes, we want you guys to always feel in the know and caught up with us and never feel like you're missing anything. So we just want to do a quick recap.
Yeah. So keep watching and tune into the full episode when you have time, okay?
Hey mom,
What's up?
hey mom,
What's up?
hey mom,
What's up?
hey mom,
What's up?
hey mom.
This week we had Tim Ross join us, and you know I'm like kind of obsessed with him.
Big
in
fan.
His words.
Big fan.
That's who I stalk.
Yes,
I am
you
the
do.
stalker of Tim Ross.
Yeah, you are. I feel like your stories and everything, like you always, if he posts something, it's gonna be in your stories.
It's him and flowers.
Yes.
Him and flowers.
That's your current obsession.
That's it. What'd you think?
I really love the fact that we were able to just have a guy on our show. We've never done that before. You know, it's Moms Actually, so everyone expects for there always to be a woman guest, but we really wanted to make sure we honored fathers, and I think that's important because there are so many active fathers in this world that just don't get enough credit. Shout out to you, Bae. But yeah, I feel like that was the coolest part for me, and just to actually hear a lot of his story, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know a whole lot about him before we did the episode. So I thought that was cool. Now, he gave a lot of different pieces of advice and stories. What did you feel about like when he was talking about just how he anticipates Juliet's needs?
I think it just shows the importance of family, because he said he picked up a lot of that from seeing his parents together. And I think just the thoughtfulness he has, the way he talks about his wife just in general is like really beautiful. And I think that's what makes a strong partnership. It's communication, period, all the time. So I hope it like motivated some men that will watch, or some wives to actually speak up about what they need. I think like he's one of the rare occasions where he's like psychic and knows what to do for his woman. I think, a lot of men don't, because a lot of men and women don't come from, you know, their parents still being married or their parents parenting successfully together. So I think it just reminded me that you need to speak up for what you want. I can't just watch that and be like, why aren't you doing that? Like if I've never said that I need that.
Yes, and I think that's a really good point, because we see, especially again with social media, we see so much like all over the place, and I'm guilty of that. And I've actually told, you know, my husband, like, I think sometimes I see all of these things, and my husband is not, he's not organically romantic. That's just not his thing. It's not his strength. It's not his muscle.
Organically romantic, hashtag.
He's just not. And so I feel like sometimes I like punish him for that, because I'm like, why aren't you doing this? But it's not in his nature to do it. And so then comes my intentional conversation of saying, hey, babe, I would love if you did this for me, or this is the way my cup gets full, or this is the way I feel supported. We cannot expect them to be mind readers or to be just as aware.
Yeah, we can. And I think a lot of it comes from comparison, because I think, you know, I have the husband that does all of the things and the flowers and what have you. But sometimes, I mean, you say Rivers washes dishes.
He does.
I mean, I think I'd give up a dozen roses for the dishes.
Yes.
Not lying, you know? So it's just like, I think to appreciate the whole of what we have, and like we see someone like Tim and being like, he's intentional with his wife and not being about how he's intentional.
Right.
Because I think all of our husbands are intentional in
their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so instead of just first focusing on what we're missing, it's like, okay, let's audit what does he do right.
Yes. The part for me too, which I was like, okay, he's just a regular man, is when he said his wife went 3 months without telling him.
How
How
do you not know
his
your wife is 3 months
pregnant until she told? And I get people
and
don't
he was
show,
just like, oh,
but he was like, oh, her booty getting fat.
Yeah.
Her boobs are getting bigger. She just looking like more shapely. Like, hey, girl. I was like, oh, he's still a man.
Yeah. Oh, see, I knew he was a man when he didn't care which way the toilet paper went.
Yeah, that too.
I mean,
he was like, oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, it matters.
It matters.
Just
Over.
it matters.
Over. Right?
Over.
Okay, just making sure.
Over. Yes, yes.
We were
over.
going to have to rethink.
Okay. No, well, honestly.
Mom's Actually was about to be over.
She's like, it goes over. Yeah, because we never told our answer.
No, we didn't.
Yes, it goes over. 12 vapor
Okay.
goes over.
What most surprised you on the episode?
I'm sorry. Like we both have the same.
Here's the platter. There
right. We both have the same answer. There was a moment in the episode where he talked about infertility and loss, and again, that was something that I didn't even know he struggled with there as a couple. And I love that he even brought it up because we were able to touch on that subject, which we haven't
and
yet.
And get a man's point of view. Because sometimes we just think we're the ones going through it because they practically kind of like just look like they've moved on.
Yes, absolutely. And so he talked about that, and he was talking about how he gets through it. I thought he was going to give us a really, really deep, word. It wasn't deep. I'm not even going to say what he said.
You got to watch it.
You got to watch that for yourself.
And then let us know if you're like, get through grief through humor, or if it was too much.
Yes, because I started sweating. I literally got like secondhand embarrassment for a second, but I was like, that's real.
Yeah.
Because I will say, Black people, we are like really, we are coined for never taking anything too serious. We're always gonna find a joke in something, even in the tragedy. We are going. That's how comedy came up. Truly,
we've been taught to be resilient. Like how to get through things. And whether it's always the healthiest thing, hey, it works. Though.
Was there a moment that stuck out for you? Like if there was. Or even that something I mean, if that wasn't the moment, because I feel like that was both of us and everybody who will watch it. But if there was something that he even said that was kind of like, it stuck with you?
For me, it was how he's raising his children.
His boys.
Yeah, so he's from Inglewood, and his children are born really privileged. And how he was saying, like, he doesn't want to be the person that always reminds his children, like, I had to walk 20 miles in the snow. You should be happy you don't. Like, letting them, and it's like other cultures get to do, like, this is just your life.
That's your normal life.
And appreciate it or what have you. Because I look at my kids and all that they get, and I think it's just a good reminder, like, every generation is supposed to do better for the next one. So it's like,
why are we reminding it every single time?
Yeah, it's just make them good human beings, like, correct them where they are.
Yeah.
But you don't have to, like, they don't have to have lived your life to truly appreciate it or what have you. Like, let that set the bar for them.
I agree. I think overall this episode was really, really good. I think it's going to be good for not only the male who could be watching this, because shout out to all the dads that actually watch, moms actually.
The dads
yes, but I think it won't be just good for them, but it will be something that, parents can sit down and watch together to see that perspective. Women definitely, I know when I was listening to him talk, I immediately reflected in just my own relationship and how me and my husband are parenting together. It is going to be something that I believe is going to be beneficial for both parties. So I would definitely say, I think, Blair, you would agree, this is a good one to watch. Take Bay and sit down, watch it together. But until then, this is some of the things that we talked about, and we hope that you guys enjoy it. Make sure you leave comments down below. Let us know when you find out exactly what he said that made us sweat a little bit.
Yes, please make sure you watch and let us know when you watch the full episode.
Absolutely.
Make some time. It's important.
Hey, Mom.
What's up?
Hey, Mom.
What's up?
Hey, Mom.
What's up?
Hey, Mom.
What's up?
Hey, Mom.